Hey there. Let us dive into the rapid roundup of Unit 5 Basis of Wage Determination. This is a topic that might sound a little bit technical, but once you understand the real world factors behind salary decisions, it becomes quite interesting and a little bit emotional too if you're thinking about your first job offer. Uh, so, let us begin with a basic but powerful question. How are wages actually decided? Is it just supply and demand, like onions in a vegetable market? Or is there something deeper going on behind the scenes? Well, the answer is it is a mix of many factors like economic factors, sociological factors, political factors, psychological factors, and even ethical aspects. All of these influence your salary decisions. Hmm, salary decisions seem to have more drama than a TV serial now. Now, from an economic point of view, if you look at it, organizations will look at their ability to pay. Like, for example, if a company is making solid profits, it might then be able to offer fatter paychecks, right? But if the company itself is struggling, then even a good appraisal season might feel like a dry Diwali. Market competition also plays a very big role here. If your competitor is offering 10 lakh per annum for a job role, and you can't go around, then you can't go around offering 6 lakhs for the same job role and expect people to say, wow, such vibes, much savings. No, correct. Then there is also the cost of living. Like, say, in metro cities, Mumbai, Bangalore, Delhi, your Uber bill might be more than your food bill. Right. So employees often have to adjust salaries to help people survive a particular city's life. And that is being done through things like dearness allowance, which is tied to your inflation. On the sociological side, wages are influenced by job evaluation and productivity. Imagine, say, two people. One is just entering data, the other is handling client negotiations that are worth crores. The complexity, the responsibility, the skill level that are required for both these jobs is different. So, naturally, their salaries also should reflect that, right? It is like comparing a junior actor with a superstar. They are both acting, but they are having very different values. Now, let us not also ignore the political aspect. Trade unions, collective bargaining, government policies like, say, Minimum Wages Act or even wage boards can influence how salaries are set. Sometimes politics enters HR more than you'd like, especially if unions are backed by political parties. In most cases, it is also. Now, let us look at the psychological side of things. Money is not just about survival, but it is also about self worth, right? A fair salary can make employees feel valued as well as committed. On the other hand, when people feel that they are underpaid, then they might still show up to work on Mondays, but mentally they'll be on airplane mode. People also compare salaries all the time. Arey, Sharma ji ka beta got 14 LPA and I got 8. How is this fair? Right? So perceived fairness also matters. And yes, gender and age biases also creep in. But thankfully, there are laws like Equal Remuneration Act and all which try to keep things in check. Ethically speaking, wages have to uh, reflect fairness, non discrimination, as well as transparency. Imagine you and, say, your colleague. You both do the same job, but your colleague earns more because of some hidden reason. We don't know. It. We are both doing the same thing. We both come in at this, we punch in at the same time, we punch out at the same time. Basically, we are doing everything together. But when the salary comes, he earns more than me and I don't know why. If I don't know why, it's not cool, right? That is why organizations must have clear systems which are based on performance, skills, and role complexity. So people know that they are being paid fairly. Trust me, clarity solves half of the office gossip problems. Hmm. Apart from that, there is also the organization's ability to pay. The organization should be able to pay you, right? Even if employees deserve more, companies can only pay what they can afford. Otherwise, they are going to go bankrupt before paying your bonus, right? Like, say for example, Anu's classroom. I might like that I can offer you more classes, or I can get some people to take different classes, and maybe uh, go forth that one step and make it a proper tuition. But if I'm not making that much of a money from this venture, will I be able to afford it? Right. So that is the thing. Um, so it is always a balance between fairness, competitiveness, and affordability. We also have to consider market rates. Just like how you check Flipkart and Amazon before buying a phone, HR also checks what is the going rate, okay, for a particular role before they decide on the salary. If a company pays way below the market rate, then the employees will be the first to run off when another offer comes up with a 200 or 2000 rupee raise. Then there is also productivity. If an employee brings in high output and they contribute to the company's growth, then they should be rewarded. It is a classic win-win, right? Companies sometimes they might use incentives, bonuses, performance linked pay and all to keep that productivity high and employees happy. If not happy, at least motivated. And of course, we have trade unions. They still play a major role in many sectors like, say, manufacturing, mining, public transport, and all. A strong union can negotiate better wages. But the flip side is too much pressure is going to lead to wage rigidity and inefficiencies. Again, here also, the balance is always the key. Determination also has some broader contextual factors like, say, education, social norms, and even culture. In India, certain professions are seen with prestige like doctor, teacher, engineer, government officers, and that often reflects in their wages also. Similarly, societal attitudes towards women, older workers, or differently abled people can sometimes lead to wage disparities, which again the law and HR must correct over time. Finally, job evaluation. This is a super important tool in all of this. It is like a salary map which tells HR which job should be paid how much based on skill, responsibility, effort, and working conditions. So it helps maintain the internal equity so that nobody feels like they are working more but earning less. As future HR managers, I hope that you will realize that compensation is not just a number on your offer letter, but it is a reflection of economics, law, psychology, fairness, and sometimes even, or always, even politics. So, this was a rapid roundup of the core of Unit 5. If this video has helped you understand the important concepts, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Happy learning.